Greetings everyone, this is First Centurion 753 with the next episode of Hearts of Iron 4, Japanese faction campaign, and it is currently January 1941. I have not played this in about a week, so I'm just going to do like a quick overview, mostly for myself probably. It looks like we have three offensives that we have begun in the Pacific. Let's see, there's one here in these Pacific Islands here. I think these are the Elise Islands. Looks like we're ready for an invasion of Fiji. And then we've also set up an invasion for New Caledonia, actually, 1st Marines Division. So that's making a lot of progress. There's been like nobody there, so there's no resistance whatsoever. They could continue to drive probably and take New Zealand. New Zealand's not bad. It's a nice little grab. It's got, yeah, it's pretty small. It's got 7 military factories, 3 naval dockyards, and 9 civilian factories. So that's not bad. We'll get something out of that. Resource-wise, that's resistance. As I mentioned before, New Caledonia, tons of chromium. Of course, we got plenty of chromium. There's some tungsten down in New Zealand. I don't know if we need tungsten either. I don't think those... And then there's more tungsten, steel, and chromium in Australia. But we really need aluminum, rubber, and oil are our 3 areas where we're lacking. Looks like we've advanced. We have a naval patrol here. That looks pretty sizable. Battleship, 4 heavy cruisers, 3 light cruisers, and 9 destroyers. So we control the Coral Sea. I guess I probably need to send some into Western in Polynesia. So what force could I send there? One of these patrols, probably. Japanese Fleet 1 and Japanese Fleet 2. Oh, that's an aircraft carrier? Are you serious? Japanese Fleet 2. Wow, are they both aircraft carriers here? I didn't realize I had that many aircraft carriers. I have 6 carriers. Wow, okay. Okay. You know what? Why don't I send one of... I saw a bunch of fleets up here. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and, for now, send one of my home fleets. There we go. I do want a carrier fleet, I think, down there. Yamamoto. He's got to be good. I'll save him for later. This looks like a pretty sizable fleet. I think I was going to send that fleet. Alright, this looks... I'll send this fleet. Japanese Fleet 4. I guess I could send this admiral. I don't have too many admirals left. Let's dispatch... Oh, I lost it. We're going to dispatch this fleet for the Elise Islands here. Is that out of their range? One thing I'm not very familiar with is how to deal with ship movements here. Alright, let's send them to Saipan to start. Oh, they're there. Oh, they're coming up from the south. Alright, well, I'm kind of confused about all that. Let's move on. Let me go over a couple other things. So like I said, we have the invasion forces that are planned here. I'm going to have to get a fleet down there somehow. In New Guinea, this is the second offensive. We've met some resistance here. These are actually American volunteer divisions, along with, looks like Australian units that are kind of holding me up. I think I'm going to go ahead and launch an invasion, I guess. Is that... Let's see if that amphibious invasion works. Okay, game's acting a little weird on me. Let's see what else we have going on here. There's also an offensive here in Indochina. Looks like we've got Chinese troops as well helping us here. And other Chinese troops have encountered French troops along the Himalayan border between China and India Raj. So those are the three offensives that are going on right now. In Europe, because this is important. We're not part of the Axis faction, but it is important to know what the factions are doing here right now. And we know the Russians are currently at war with the Allies because they're invading Romania. And Romania is a Russian or a allied country in this game. Non-aligned party, democratic. But they've joined the Allies. Germany has retaken Berlin, but still experiencing lots of trouble on the continent with the British and the Danish, and as well as the Netherlands and Belgium have reclaimed their land, and France has now reclaimed Paris. So this is a tough situation. I think they had more success. The Italians and the National Spain have had more success against the French than the Germans actually had. Italy's doing pretty well in, National Spain again. They're doing pretty well in Africa. The Suez Canal is captured, and the Straits of Gibraltar are under Spanish control. So the Mediterranean has been cut off from Allied powers. And Italy has a good portion of the eastern Horn of Africa there. So we're waiting for the Coral Sea. We lack sufficient intel to dare to send an invasion. Okay, so that was one of the problems. This fleet... Oh, you know what? I don't know. I should give them a commander. I'll give that guy command. Alright, so I'm gonna move this fleet here if I can. Looks like they're moving. And why I can't launch an amphibious invasion here has me... There it is. Okay. 2 divisions, 3rd Marines with 4 transports. We want to capture this port, and hopefully if we can gain more ports, we can get more supplies to our troops on New Guinea. That is the plan there. They've prepared for 0 of the 14 days needed. So in 14 days, they'll launch the invasion here. Capture another port for us. Yeah, they are having some supply issues. Oh, that's in the China theater. Battle plans with no units assigned. What is that? This one right here? I think I have too many battle plans. We've got one division assigned to that battle plan. Alright, they look like they're en route. Okay. I do want to send more fleets to Southeastern Asia. Because we are going to be getting ready to go up against... go after Singapore. So let's get another carrier fleet down here. And I've got some ships here. I think I'm going to disperse them over these newly acquired ports. Just to sort of balance things out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright, I think our fleets are now moving the way I want them to move. There's a British division there. So, almost kind of stalemated there in Asia. And it looks like we're starting to progress in New Guinea. Ah, I wanted to send more troops, reinforcements to New Guinea. We're going to go ahead and send... Let's see... 2 infantry divisions. We'll send 1 more infantry division here. Alright, so 2 infantry divisions and 1 marine division to reinforce New Guinea, because that's where we're experiencing most of the resistance. American volunteers. I hope the Americans stay out of the war. Diplomatically, America does not like us. Different ideology is -10. Generated world tension, -39. I think that generated world tension number may decline. We are trade partners with them. But right now we are boosting fascism in America, and the Silver Legion of America party seems to have 40% popularity. Alright, this fleet has arrived. Let's move them into... We're going to have them do patrol. And we'll move them into Western Polynesia. That should give us the intelligence and naval control that we need to move in. That's Western Polynesia. Oh, and the Coral Sea is another area. Romania has capitulated. That is great news. That is great news. Hold on. Check that out. Aha! Russia's taken over Romania. Now, the Russians should still be at war with the Allies, to my understanding. Yes. Soviets. So hopefully they are still at war with all these allied powers. Expeditionary forces from other nations. From Sinkian. We have a non-aggression pact with us, that's good. And we are boosting the fascist party here, which is now up to 29% in Russia. Alright, now where would they fight the Allies is my question next. Where would their next campaign be? Bulgaria is Legionary Bulgaria, so they are fascist. I wonder if they'll come to the German aid and start to push the Allies back to the sea. That would be ideal, probably, for me. That would be an ideal situation. Now, I need to gain more control in the Coral Sea, apparently, because... Let's see, this fleet... They don't need to be in Micronesia anymore. We'll send them to this island, which I believe is the island of Truk. Doesn't tell you. But I know from other World War II battle games that I think is the island of Truk. And then we'll send these 7 submarines into the Coral Sea. Maybe that'll give us something. Then we have to deploy more units out here. Somehow. Ah, that fleet from Saipan. There we go. 2 battleships, light cruisers. Send them to the island of Truk as well. And we're going to do convoy raiding in the Coral Sea. Eastern Micronesia. Where's Eastern Micronesia? Ah! If it's not one, it's the other. Okay, let's go ahead and send... I'm gonna send this fleet to Eastern Micronesia. This is tough to keep track of all these ports, or all these fleets and the ports that they're in. Still not used to the naval interface in this game. Alright, progress in New Guinea looks like. We've taken a good portion of the island here, about a third almost. And we're winning these battles. One more day. And there are some reinforcements on the way. Let's send a few more additional reinforcements to New Guinea. There we go. These are additional Marines that I had already sent previously. So I think we'll have enough reinforcements now in New Guinea to take over the entire island. And then prepare for a northern Australian invasion. I think we'll send the first Marines after they take New Zealand on a direct assault to Canberra. Oh, you know what? And I wanted to send mountain troops with them. Yeah, they'll launch a direct assault against Sydney, grab that port, and then we can land mountain troops for this assault. Because their capital is like up in the mountains. It's like a mountain fortress. Alright, these fleets move pretty quickly. Let's go patrol Eastern Micronesia. And now it looks like we have complete control over the areas we need for these invasions. We have command of seas, so we can launch the invasions. Fiji and New Caledonia are underway. Alright, well, it's been 20 minutes. That was a little tedious with some of that organizing there. Sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next episode.